Overtake. I've done a few videos about Overtake. The reason for that is that the price was consolidating pretty well, and I was talking about the fact that this was probably going to have a breakout sooner or later. It's just hit an all-time high today, so it is on the course of like a much bigger breakout. So we're going to dive into what Overtake is, why I think this is going to rally quite well. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that the video is about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought would do very, very well, would make a lot of money, which is obviously why I showed myself buying them up. These were their prices when I recorded and released my videos. These are the highest these coins hit in the last bull cycle. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd popped $100 into them. 100 into each would have been a $2,600 investment. That would have netted your profit in the last bull cycle of over 123 grand, and it only took about 16 months. Now, the thing is you don't have 16 months. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you are sitting on cryptos you're not happy with, if there are coins that are not performing for you, you've got to get it sorted. If you're not sure where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. This is the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to my site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the coins I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, I jump onto my site. I tell my members about the crypto that I think can do well, the reasons it can do well, and the price I'm going to buy at. When I sell a coin, I do the same thing. So there is no work for my members. They are in and out of crypto, same price as me, so they make the same profit. And if you go onto the site, you will see some of the profits my members made. You will see some of the successes that led to those profits as well, whether it was a meme coin that we held for a fortnight, they did a 300x, whether it was Phantom, which in the last bull cycle was one of the best performers. Myself, my members, they got in on Phantom at half a cent. Phantom went up to $3.46. That's just shy of 700 times our investment. That one investment alone made some of my members millionaires. This is all public record, so you can verify it all on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see and you want to find out the coins that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, like Phantom was in the last, all you got to do to find out is join up on the site. Now, Overtake. So Overtake had been consolidating its price for over a month, actually. It was because it was hovering at around 32 cents for a while, ranging between 32 and 25 cents from mid-October through to really just yesterday. And then we've seen a bit of a breakout today. Overtake itself is its goal is to simplify peer-to-peer digital asset trading. It's actually created smart contract-based escrow and on-chain verification, along with AI-driven tools that allow for secure, transparent, and efficient transactions. So the platform was developed by professionals with experience in digital asset marketplaces. Really, the big jewel in the crown of this is the smart contract-based escrow. It ensures trust, right? All trades on Overtake use blockchain-backed escrow mechanisms. So smart contracts hold assets in trust until both parties fulfill their transaction conditions. And once those conditions have been met, the funds are released or the assets are released. They also have what's called on-chain asset verification and trade history. So Overtake supports verification of digital items and asset metadata on chain, so users can confirm authenticity, can confirm ownership and origin prior to trading, which again is very, very useful. For example, Seth Green got hacked in the last bull cycle, and his NFT is stolen. And if you were someone that was about to buy them, you'd be able to have at least verified the movement on chain with this system, which would ensure that you didn't necessarily buy a stolen asset that you then can't sell again. So very, very good idea. Overtake is currently focused on the gaming sector, and that makes total sense because the most assets are tied to the online games at the moment, but the underlying infrastructure will be adaptable for other types of digital goods, and the platform supports composability and portability of assets across supported environments. So the long-term roadmap includes expanding support for additional asset types, and that's really where I think this is going to be a real beast, potentially, is that at the moment, we're not really in this NFT bull cycle. NFTs within games have the most utility because they actually allow people to sort of progress in games or unlock new levels in games or whatever. But NFTs are a mile off where they will be. You know, it's a matter of time before we see NFTs that are contracts for a mortgage, or they show ownership of a property or land. You know, NFTs are going to be far, far more developed than what they are now. And then the importance of escrow is going to be massive, because imagine if you don't have that and you want to do a swap for a piece of property that's an NFT that gives you the ownership of a property and, I don't know, Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever. You want to ensure that everything is as trustworthy as it can be. An escrow situation at least guarantees funds, that everything is put into the smart contract, and once the conditions are met, they're released to the right parties. So the trust issue is resolved. Then if they've got the ability to check authenticity, to check true ownership, you know, it actually removes a ton of middlemen from a buying of a property situation. So there's a huge plus there. They, of course, have their marketplace. So this is where you can easily and securely trade game assets. They have Take Shop, which is a customizable storefront for sellers to list and share their assets across any channel. They have Take Pay as well, which is buyers pay in fiat with a familiar checkout experience, while sellers receive crypto, cutting down settlement time and transaction fees. And then there's the Take Card, which is a digital card that links your Overtake account, letting you directly access and use the earnings you make from trading on the platform. So there's a few good products that they've got up and running. They built upon Sui, which again is a very good sign, because Sui itself is a blockchain that has had huge development, that has huge theoretical throughput, that has the ability to do a lot. So at the moment, as you can see, not necessarily tons of transactions going on Sui, but in terms of what's happening on Overtake right now, volume's pretty good, 50 mil. It's not world class, it's not like billions or anything, but the volume's good. It's still not on several big exchanges. It's not on BitGet. It's not on KuCoin. It's not on Bybit. So there's plenty of listings that are on the horizon. And again, a listing just gives this the chance to rise even more. This could actually blast up off of a listing, and then another listing, and then another listing. This may well be, you know, $1 or $2 within a matter of a few weeks, just off the back of the listings alone. It's now had a clean breakout in terms of price, so it's trying to test new all-time highs today. It'll probably do that multiple times, and then from there, the ability for this to have a further price rally with exchange listings is massive. This could easily, like I say, this could easily be a couple of dollars. The breakout is finally on, it appears. But what do you guys think? If you're an Overtake holder, are you happy with the clean breakout you've had today? What are you expecting to see over the course of this bull cycle? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, we're in a bull cycle, and if you're not happy with the coins you own, fix it. If you don't know where to begin, have a look at copymycrypto.com/YouTube. It's the special offer I'm running right now for my YouTube followers. You get full access to the site, full membership to the site for half price, and there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. On the site, I share with my members the coins I own. Whenever I find any crypto that I think can do very, very well, I jump onto the site, I tell the members about the coin, the reasons I think it can do well, and the price I'll be buying at. I do the same when I sell, so there's no work for my members. If you go onto my site, you'll see profits made by the members, you'll see successes had by the members that led to those profits, like Phantom. Phantom in the last bull cycle was an absolute killer. Myself, my members, we got in at 1/2 cent. It went up to $3.46. That's just shy of 700 times our investment. Bunch of my members became millionaires from that one investment alone. And if you want to find out the cryptos that are going to be the winners in this bull cycle, like Phantom was in the last, all you got to do to find out is join up on the site. And as I said, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee. So check it out, and maybe I'll see you there. Take it easy. Bye-bye.